From a compilation of articles by Rabbi Michael-ben-Pesach Portnaar, The Hidden Word and the Place of Love. It is wise to look first very carefully at the essence of our interest, the hidden word, so we will have, during the time we are here, a mutual interest and understanding of the words we use, and in this way we can limit our territory. This will prevent us from misunderstanding and a Babel-like confusion that could outshine our best intentions. The concept of the hidden word is made of two components, the hidden and word. What is word in this context? And what is hidden? And why does it need to be hidden? Word in this context is the total of coverings, wherein the creating strengths of the operational system of the universe lie hidden after their descending in our world. In this we see the message, how we can come to fulfillment and wholeness here on earth. The Word, in this context, is the carrier of this eternal, unchanging instruction given at mankind. In this way, the Word needs the designation of hidden, because this eternal character shows us the fact it isn't affected by material changes. Changes as place, time, space, and other imaginary images, etc. The Word is also the higher light, leading systematic every human being to its ultimate goal. Every human being has the task to open himself for the hidden word, to make oneself receptive so he can receive all the good destined for him from above. It is hidden. To make it clear for us, it will not be easy. From below, there has to be the desire and the effort in every human being for the receiving. These two movements in every human being will bring him into agreement with the laws of the universe. And the most important law is the law of absolute non-selfishness. When every human being strives to fulfill this law, as well inwardly as outwardly, the hidden of the word will be cancelled more and more. Then the hidden word will be revealed to him. In our earthly lives, this law is translated as the command from above that every individual creature must have unconditional love for the other. Love. Here on earth, there is absolutely no love in the true sense of the word. The law of the material is unequivocal, with as less effort possible to get the most profit for the own good. That is the earthly law of our life here on earth, and in itself it has no connection with the higher world. When someone is not yet connected with the higher world, he is liable to this coordinating law, while all other patterns are derived from this law, with as less effort possible to get the most profit for the own good, selfishness. And although it seems we are capable to give, it is only keeping up appearances. It is always, you scratch my back, and I do yours. When a person reaches a certain age and is in need of a partner, it is absolutely self-interest. When an adolescent is in love it is only a childish, undeveloped feeling because he projects his own sexuality at another person. And every one of us has to get through it so he can come to a personal, spiritual development. So on earth, there's absolutely no love. Then, where do I find love? And what is love? And why is there the prescription, the prescript by the hidden word to love each other? And why do we have the feeling that we love someone? It seems to us as a symbolic strength we receive indirectly from above, and we think this is love. But the true love begins when I receive the first signs whereby I see I am far away from the Creator. That is the beginning of the true love. It is weird, isn't it? It is absolutely different from what we think traditionally. But when I get the feeling that I am in darkness, that the Creator, the operational system of the universe, is so high, and at the same time I feel I am the only person in this world, that is the start of the shining at a distance of the highlight on me. And this shining comes together with love. Do you understand? And love is not when people get exited and get connected and other things, because that is no love. It is only madness. And every one of us has to come through. It is impossible to love your people, your family, or your country in the true higher reality. Of course, there are things you have to do for your country. If there is, for example, God forbid, there would be a war, of course you have to join the army and do everything what is necessarily for your country, but not in the name of love, because that love doesn't exist. You can feel affinity, but love is only there when you have, in a way, some experience of agreement in quality with the laws of the universe. That is love. It isn't yours, but it is what you experience as a condition of your receptivity for the eternal laws of the universe. The word self-love refers, according to the dictionary, at egoism. It assumes a person is capable to love himself, and this is absolutely not possible. It would be great, as every person could be capable of to love himself. Real, it would be great. We would truly be saint, he who can experience love in him and love himself, because loving yourself means you are in agreement with the laws of the universe. In a way, it is not yourself who you love, but you experience the love in yourself. From the Father, from the one and only creating strength, in the higher, you can receive love and experience when you are in agreement with it. The experience of the light in the Father is the true love that is embedded in the hidden word. A human being is a black box, without light and without love. It is impossible to love another when there is no experience of love in yourself. This is the reason why it is said the best age for a person to marry is from the age of 20. Then we may expect he can experience a little love in himself. That we have now is pure, what we have now is pure self-interest or wish to receive pleasure. With this, the human being is born in our world, and he has no place, absolutely not, to observe love. At a certain point in his life, a person experiences the dot in his heart, the dot of giving. At that moment, he raises a prayer at the Creator, because we experience the Creator through the hidden word. and only within ourselves. You can't speak about the Creator and tell who He, in essence, is. It is not given to us. If we do so, it will be speculations. Or you experience the Creator, or you do not speak about Him and hope you will experience Him. One of the most important principles of the method of the laws of the universe is, nothing comes from above when there is no desire from below. Love cannot enter you if there is no desire. First, you have to arouse a prayer, and from above will come the light in the same measure as wherein you have aroused the higher strengths from below. Love is a consequence of the desire and the effort of the human being and of mankind to come into agreement with the quality of the universe. The first movement has to come from the person himself. People do ask, "No one loves me. Why am I still alone? Why do I have no partner?" And the answer is, everything is up to you, even here on earth. When there is no movement to another person, meaning you don't have a place for another person, you want to have everything for yourself, and that's why you are still alone. This applies as well for every individual as for mankind as a whole. After a while, the wish to receive love comes to you, and you want to know and to experience love. The light you receive from the Creator through the hidden Word means you experience the love in the Creator and not for the Creator. No person can experience love for another person. You have to search and find the love in the Creator. Love comes from the Creator and not from a human being. When there is even a little experience of this love, that is the moment you start from the point in your heart to build up the love in yourself. We can symbolize this as a movement to the left in your inner being. You experience the love, but it isn't yours. Why do we experience this as a movement to the left? In yourself, you have as well a left as a right side. And the spiritual work forms the intermediary between these two outermost points in yourself. As a result of this work, you receive the line in the middle, and that is the experience of the love in yourself. In yourself, but you aren't ready for to love another person. As soon as you have built up enough strength in the experience of the love in yourself, and no self-interesting love, but love in yourself. And before you experience this, you have to work very, very hard at yourself. Only then you get a place in yourself where you can experience love. So when we speak about self-interesting love, we always speak of our own interest. We can't speak about love for the Creator, neither because it is not given to a person to look in another person's soul. We do not know what is going on there. There is only the experience of your own observation. That's why it is love in yourself and in the Creator. The love is in the Creator. He is in you, because only from the inside the light shines from the hidden Word, the light of eternity. And when you have built up the strengths at the left side of your inner being, then it is possible to go to the right side. Right in the inner being means you experience the love in another person. Everyone has in every situation his own left and right side. And the line in the middle is the love in you. When a person looks at another, what does he have to do? Look from your own right side, the side of mercy, And with this right side, you look at the common right side of the other. Never look at a person from the perspective of your left side. This is the side of your inner being, where you have to work at yourself. So only for your own right side at another person, and never from your left side. Because in the left, you have your own interest, your own misery and problems, till you have fulfilled a complete correction. And when you experience love, you experience only the line in the middle of yourself. Without this line in the middle, it will be wrong. Why? Because everything what is outside of you is the Creator. And it doesn't matter who is standing before you. It may be a Jew or a Muslim or a Christian or whatever belief he may have. Everything what is outside of your skin is the only creating strength. And the most important quality from him is absolute unselfishness. And the whole universe consists of this strength. This is the essence of the instruction that is given from above to every human being. The correction according these three lines. The three most important religions of the world, they speak from that instruction, from the hidden word. These three religions are reflections of these three lines in the corrections of mankind. Only the carrier of the line in the middle, love, seems to be somewhat different in every religion. But even the difference is only in the perception of the followers of that particular religion. This method of correction, according these three lines, is the essence throughout the whole book of Zohar, the secret method of the Jew, given to the whole mankind. We can see this, for example, in the Jewish service, whereby two people are standing at both sides of the person who is reading the Torah, the line in the middle. Even in Christianity, we can see this. Think about the Trinity, although with a different garment of the hidden word. But if you only believe in the story, and you don't let yourself purify and build up by the way of the hidden word, you will never come to the true love, and no religion can save you. So now you know the line in the middle has everything to do with your own corrections. That's why you may never look from this line in the middle at another person, only through the right line, the line of mercy. Whatsoever the other will be a Christian, a Jew, a Muslim, or a Papua, or even an atheist, always look at them at the same way, from the right side of your inner being. A person may be godless, and he is godless to himself, but according to the Creator, he is for 100% perfect, because from above every human being will be seen in his true condition. Everything what is outside of you is perfect, whole, and that is the true reality. If a person thinks different or feels different, it is because he looks through the side that is not corrected according to the laws of the universe. You have to see the love in another person and not cherish love for the other, because that is wishful thinking. And that is not what the Creator wants for us. Absolutely not. When you think or mean to feel love for another person, no, you are dealing with your own interest. Only when you see or feel the love in the other person means you recognize in him the quality of the Creator. And even if he is an atheist or a person with a good heart, another religion, or what kind of belief he may have been or be, everything what is outside of you is the Creator. Of course, you are in need of strength to fulfill this. Your own belief can make you full of pride to hurt another, and then you'll refuse all the goodness. We need to see the love in another person. When you're speaking about another, you are speaking about yourself. about your own personal perception of the other. When you see the love in the other person, you will connect the love within the person with the Creator. You will see everything is in the Creator. You will make a step higher at the Creator. You connect the love in the other person with the love in the Creator. And as a consequence, you will not be dependent of that person. You're relying only the creating strength. And you make a connection with the whole, all of mankind, and all the creatures in nature. In everything you will see Him. Then you have the perfect love. Love without any connection with the object of the love. You love and cherish the Creator and the whole creation unconditionally, without any conditions. You have made then 5 movements in these 3 lines to reach the perfect love. See drawing. For a Jew, these are the 5 emanations of the light, Sefirot. And in these 3 lines lies the way to correction and fulfillment. For a Christian, it is the cross. And the Muslim prays 5 times a day at the Creator, and he sees via these 3 lines the ascending of a white horse with the prophet. The white horse stands for the body of the human being, which is in need of purification. For him, the prayer is the way to go to the Creator with pure intentions. The body will be sacrificed and will be white of all sins. When you look at the drawing, you will see the next image. First movement has to come from the person himself. It goes from below to above to the Creator. This is named prayer. A request for mercy. It comes from the point in the heart, the wish in the person to give. He leaves behind his own interest. Through this movement, a person makes himself receptive and will come into agreement with the qualities of the Creator. From above comes the response. 2. The answer experienced in the person is the love that is in the Creator always. The person receives the strength to work at himself, the left side, in the spiritual, 3, and to experience and to build up the love in him. When the correction is completed, he can take in and experience some love in himself. He makes a movement to the right, 4, to the other person. He sees the love in another person. When he experiences a love in the Creator, in himself, and in the other person, he can give back this all-embracing love at the Creator, 5. In other words, everything is for the Creator. So everything exists out of 3 parts, just as a human being, the head, the torso, and the lower part of the body. It is the same in the whole mankind. It doesn't matter who is the head and who is the lower part of the body. The head can't do without the torso and without the lower part. The lower part can't do without the head and the torso. These are the 3 sons of Noah, Shem, Japheth, and Ham. And they are all carriers of the kaleidoscope of the creating strengths in the universe. So, if we want to come to true fulfillment and wholeness, we have to see clearly that we are always in need of each other. We can't do without each other. We can't give ourselves a clear consciousness by saying we do tolerate. To tolerate is not enough. Toleration will never bring us to the final fulfillment. Why? It isn't written in the instruction. Toleration is only a method, a way of the ceasefire. I tolerate you, and in my expectation I expect you to tolerate me. There is only one way to see the love in each other, and that is only by involving the Creator. It may be seen as impossible from the inside for you, although you will stumble and fall. At the end, you will succeed. Absolutely. Only the attitude of the inner and the outer will bring us together to the goal of the creation, considering every one of us as an individual and as a whole. From above, there is the question of us to make our living alive. So let us make a land that is alive. If we do this from our consciousness and preparedness, we avoid misery and suffering. Then, in a way, we will walk before the last. If not, we place ourselves in contradiction with the eternal, perfect laws of the universe. And as a consequence, we will experience misery and suffering. And that will bring us, after we have taken many beatings, eventually to the acceptation and the following of the instruction about love. It is said in the holy book of Zohar, from the year 1995, the mass of the inhabitants of the earth will come to the development of their souls. From that moment, they will be capable to see the love in each other and in the creation, and to live according to this law. Please refer to the drawing in the written material, The Method of Love. Be well.